Good morning all, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform, or as Max calls it, Every Few Platforms. Hello Max, and JH Jones, who's also here. And Max the Transport Enthusiast is what his channel's called, isn't it Max?
Yeah.
Happy days. Today we're in Essex. Currently the station we're at is Witham. We've got an ex-Northern Electrics 321, I guess, here. With a ex-FCC liveried 321 on the rear. We just had 321 436 and something else, which took us to Witham from London Liverpool Street. Go have a tour around Witham. This station does serve some of the intermediate services, so Clacton-on-Sea services, services to Braintree because it's the junction, and services over to Ipswich, and I think Colchester Town as well, but I could be wrong there. But it is the junction for the Braintree section of the Great East, well, the Braintree branch. So what we're going to do, we're going to film this one go out in a minute. Again, if you wish to check out trip updates or trip information, please check out please come into the Discord server. You need to ask me for the link and meet some certain criteria. We'll go over that as and when. And please join the Facebook group if you wish to get any other information, or just join the Facebook group because I do post in there regularly. Regular updates, I'll just say. So without further ado, let's get started here at Witham and on today's Every Platform episode from Essex. Enjoy. Okay, and now is 322. Well, good start. Well, it is 322484 anyway, so it's one of the ex-Northern units. It just did a spad, or it's got a fault. It's one of the two. I reckon it's probably the latter.
Signal station.
Right, let's try that again. Departing out now is the delayed 0846 Greater Anglia service from Clacton-on-Sea to London Liverpool Street. 322 484 and something else. Three, two, 1 409. So there goes that one. At least that one did run. That's good. Okay, pulling in now is the 0900 Greater Anglia service from Colchester Town to London Liverpool Street, which is 321308. This is one of the refurbished units. So in other words, it's named I think it's the Renatus 321. I think that's how you say it. It was the Renatus, but I think it's the Renatus 321. I think that's how you say it. Okay, going out now is the 0900 Greater Anglia service to London Liverpool Street. Three, two, 1 325 is the rear. So there you go. Getting blessed with them today. We've seen loads of 321s. When we were at Liverpool Street, we saw 4 of them parked up together. So that was pretty cool. Alright, the partner now is going to be 321 319 0903 Greater Anglia service to Clacton-on-Sea, along with something else. Two 1 340 heading over there to Clacton-on-Sea. Okay, passing now, we've got a Greater Anglia service from Norwich to London Liverpool Street. She's going to be 745010. Off that goes straight to London Liverpool Street, I believe. So out here is a very small entrance to Witham. Very tiny building, quite nice little entrance. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep them short and sweet, but it does look like a very, it's a nice little building, let's just say that, a little bit run down. Ticket machines everywhere, there's a ticket office, it's open, there's no barriers, so it's quite an easy station to get into. Yeah, so there it is. Okay, we've got a Network Rail Tamper passing through now.
I've just lost my temper. It's an MPV.
That's an MPV then. Couldn't tell the difference, but there we go. Controversial comment of the day. Okay, arriving in now is going to be Greater Anglia service to London Liverpool Street. It's going to be 7:20.558. And on the rear is 7:20.536. So see this one go out in a minute.
700.
Right, departing out now. 7:20.558 and 536.
I hate 700. It's work all that good. I like it. You hear that great?
So there goes that one. I don't know why, weird. I hate you. Right. Okay, now in comes our train. It's going to be 7:20.540. Actually a fairly quiet train. Might go up to the it's decently quiet actually. So this is the 0934 Greater Anglia service to Braintree, and this is going to be our train to take us to Braintree. So I'll update you when we're on board. So now on board 7:20.540. We have Luke here as well, GA Trains. So do check out his channel and check out Justin's. Justin's been on my channel since the beginning of time.
Annoying. These old jokes are really, you know.
Yeah, I know. And Max is just Max, aren't you? So yeah, we're on board 7:20.540. We're going to Braintree on this. Fun story for you guys as well, actually, if you want to know. So basically, today on the plan that I made, we're actually going to go visit Cressing and Braintree Freeport Station as well, but we're not doing that now. Would you like to know the reason why? I bet you do, and I'm going to tell you. So the reason the reason why we're not doing it is because we went to Oxford Circus. So me and Max.
I do hate
so going to Paddington. I went to Paddington from Reading. I stayed overnight in Reading. Max went from Brighton to.
All I'm going to say is, how was Oxford Circus? Was it nice?
So, just so I can digress, because to stop the clip going on for ages, Max got off the train at London Victoria from Brighton, and then proceeded to go onto the, I presume, the Jubilee line and the Central line, and then couldn't tell what a sign is, and then went onto the wrong platform. We missed our train, and then I had to go looking for him, and then he found me in the end. So yes, fun story. Okay, so we've just reached Braintree. It's located at the terminus of the branch from Witham. Got the 7:20 here, which is going to be, and actually, even though it's 10 coaches, they all fit on the platform, so that's pretty cool. We're going to have a bit more of a look around in a minute, but the platform's fairly busy at the moment, so I just want to let it clear up first. So just a quick overview. So this station, Braintree, serves an hourly service to London Liverpool Street, and I think there's an evening service just goes back to Witham, and there's an ECS, but typically it's London Liverpool Street from starting here. And it's a single track station, so it's one of your classic branch line terminus stations, but this one is direct to London, so you get quite a lot of this in Anglia where you get a single track station. It's usually direct link to London, so it's pretty cool. So we've got 540 and we've actually got 539 on the rear, so it's a numerical order. So yeah, So I'm going to go out and have a look at the entrance very quickly, and then we're going to get back on the train. There's really not much to see here, but we are here at Braintree. So just a very quick shot here of Braintree. The station itself is actually a nicer building than Witham, so it's best building so far today, best entrance. We'll probably do a ranking at the end, see which one was the best, because Anglia does have quite a lot of nice ones. So Braintree's one, just your bricks and mortar building, quite old, but yeah, not bad. Got its own car park over there, and it's got a DPD van over there, so must be short on deliveries today. So yeah, it's just car park surrounded by the entrance, sort of in the middle, and then yeah, that's about it for Braintree. I like the entrance, so very nice. So we made it back to Witham from Braintree. Now I'm going to be continuing along the main line. We've already been back here at Witham, so it's just a quick stop to connect with our next train. I'll update you in a minute. Okay, now goes our train. The 10:16 Greater Anglia service from Braintree to London Liverpool Street, 7:20, 539 and 7:20, 540, numerical order. Right, coming in now is the 10:21 Greater Anglia service from London Liverpool Street to Colchester Town, and this is going to be our train to take us to Colchester. And we've got 7:20, 548. And update you when we are on board this one. Right, so we're now up here at Colchester. We'll update you in just a moment and watch the train leave. Okay, depart that now. It's going to be the delay 10:35 Greater Anglia service to Colchester Town. It's going to be 7:20, 548 and 7:20, 522. And here is the 10:47 Greater Anglia service to Norwich, formed of a 745. And we'll see this one leave in just a moment. Then we'll go over a quick overview of Colchester, then go from there. Right upon that now is the 10:47 Greater Anglia service to Norwich from London Liverpool Street, formed over 745. There's this little board. You can't see it very well because of the you can see me though, you can't see, well actually no, you can't see me, but just due to the shutters on the camera, doesn't show it all too well. How the electrics work and all that on the LEDs. It is 745-103. That one goes. So, very quickly, this is Colchester. This is the junction for some of the lines that go towards, oh well, there's a couple of branch lines that go here. So you've got the Sunshine Coast, which takes you to Walton-on-the-Naze, and you've also got the Clacton branch, which goes to Clacton-on-Sea. You've also got, this is on the Great Eastern Main Line, one of the most important stations on it, with the Norwich services calling here, as well as every other intermediate Greater Anglia service which calls here. Everything stops here, Luke just said, which is true. And a lot of freight comes through here because Ipswich and Felixstowe are not very far from here. So a lot of Freightliner will come through here. So I digress. I'll go quickly look at the entrance and then we're going to go off on the next train. So this is the, real quick with the subway to Colchester. Quite new, quite modern. So yeah, pretty good. Quite happy with that. very modern. Looks like it's recently been done up. So a very quick shot. This is the very nice entrance to Colchester. Tops all 3 stations so far. The building is magnificent. There is another entrance, but we don't have time. Car park, roundabout, entrance. Very, very nice. Have to rush it, I'm afraid, because I have to go to the next train. Okay, so this is one of the, well, the Bay platform here at Colchester, and we're going to be on 321 304 now. It's our next train. And this train's going to be taking us to the next station, which you'll find out in a minute. I'm going to get on board. And yeah, I think I'll go on this carriage actually, because it's a bit busy-ish, but yeah. Dropped something like that? No, it didn't. I'll take you in a minute. Right, we're now pulling into Colchester Town, the next station. This was just leaving the 321. Very lovely unit, and the refurbished units are fantastic. It always will be. I really enjoy these.
Happy windows though.
I want to go on the old, like unrefurbished.
Yeah, I love that.
What's my favourites? The ex-FCC ones, First Capital Connect ones. They would be lovely. There they go, Amazon locker, and it's called Maximus.
Oh my god, it is! Oh my god.
So we're here now at Colchester Town with the massive irony right there. It's his brother.
He's reunited with his twin brother.
Right, anyway, we're going to see this train leave and then have a look around. Okay, the partner now is the 1107 Greater Anglia service to Walton-on-the-Naze from Colchester. The unit in question, 321 304, which we took from Colchester to Colchester Town. So that one goes. So this is Colchester Town. This is another terminus from London Liverpool Street, which is used hourly. Another single track station as well that is used as a terminus. Like I said, you get too many of those really on any other networks where they directly serve London. But this station is been refurbished, like the sign's been refurbished quite a bit, yeah, it's all single platform, but the station is lovely. I've been here before and actually filmed the Trains Up video here before and it was pretty good. So yeah, so we'll go have a quick look around, look at the entrance, and then we're going to go get some food. So right, so here is the entrance to Colchester Town. It's a bit different. The building is very nice. I don't rate it as much as Colchester. Like I said, I'll do an overall rating of that later, but the entrance is fairly open. It's just nothing really particularly notable about it, but yeah, so we're going to make our way into the station. We just came back from having lunch at McDonald's, which is very nice.
Yeah, we're going to see
Maxine. Yeah, Maxine the locker again, and there's the entrance there. Not bad. Anyway, right, so I'll update you when our train arrives. Right, so in comes the 1207 Greater Anglia service to Walton-on-the-Naze. We're taking this to Wivenhoe. It's 321 318. Another Renatus 321. It's lovely livery. Most of them are Renatus, to be fair, but on the Sunshine Coast, the majority of them tend to be in that livery. So aboard this one, and we'll make our way, update you when we're on board. Right, we've now made it to a station I've never been to before, Wivenhoe. The train is about to leave, so we'll see it go. One 318 there, heading over. And this is the lovely Wivenhoe. We're going to have a quick look around in just a moment. So I'm going to try and combine all this into one because we haven't got very long. So I'm just going to walk up the footbridge and walk and talk. But very quickly, this is Wivenhoe station. It's on the Sunshine Coastline and serves services to Clacton-on-Sea and Walton-on-the-Naze. We'll go back to Colchester and also London Liverpool Street. So that is Wivenhoe. It is the, well, it's not the junction just yet, but it's a little station on the line. And this is the entrance. Just going to combine it all into one because otherwise it's going to go mad. Nice little building, got a ticket office, very good. We haven't got long here, so back we go. Okay, and here's our train. This is 12:24 to Clacton-on-Sea from London Liverpool Street, 7:25.50. And we're going to be taking this to the terminus, Clacton-on-Sea. Clacton! I'll update you when we're on board. So, we've made it now to, oh wow, this is a nice little station, Clacton-on-Sea. I've never been here before. It's an odd design. Go have a look around. We just got the 720s, we'll be back on these very soon, but we're going to go have a look around the station. So just out here is Clacton-on-Sea's quite amazing entrance. Magnificent building. And it's got the old Clacton sign at the top as well as the newer one. So we'll go inside and look at the station in a bit more because I actually want to walk through the concourse actually. But yeah, it's a coastal town and a lot of people come here if they're holiday makers, so it is one of those stations. But we'll go inside very quickly. The building is lovely, it's my favourite so far. So here we are inside. Now on the left over here, you just pop over, you've got the disused platforms 3 and 4, and just across from there you've also got Clacton's maintenance depot, which is pretty much where 321s sit. 360s used to come here as well, I believe, but it is mostly 321s that inhabit it now. So the station itself just serves an hourly service to London Liverpool Street. At the moment, a 720 is here to do that service, and we're going to be going back on it shortly. But the actual like canopy and the station around it is really good. I'm really impressed. So that is Clacton-on-Sea in a nutshell. There's 725.50 there, and we're going to get ready. So that's the station. So there's another shot outside Clacton-on-Sea. This is another shot of the maintenance depot, kind of anyway. It's just a shot of the siding really. 321 343 is sitting here. This is actually if you just leave the entrance to the station, or you can come around here, coming around from where the platform is. If you leave and then turn right and walk around, you'll find a little gate that leads you out here. When we leave, I'll try and get a shot of the depot in a bit more, but 321 343 has a nameplate as well, but I can't get it from here. I think, yeah, so it's actually 3 321s that are sat over there at the moment. Right, so we're now boarding our train from Clacton-on-Sea. Nice look around, one very nice station. We're now going to get on board and we're going to head over to our next station, Thorpe-le-Soken, next station along the line. So the screen's quite nice in here as well.
Look at this. The one side I pick a corner.
So I'll update you in a minute. Right, so we just arrived now into Thorpe-le-Soken station. This is our change point, but it's also we're here for a while anyway. Departing out now is going to be the 1313 Greater Anglia service from Clacton-on-Sea to London Liverpool Street. (725.52) and (725.50). So this station is the junction for the Clacton branch and is also the junction for the remainder well, actually, they're technically both Sunshine Coast branches, but it's the junction for the two separate lines. So this one to Walton-on-the-Naze, which 321318 is about to leave very shortly to go back to Colchester, and then we'll get on another train, and our next stop is Walton-on-the-Naze. So we're going to be heading over there in a bit. We're going to see the 321 leave very first. So the station does serve hourly services to Clacton from London Liverpool Street, and hourly services between Colchester and Walton-on-the-Naze. So yes, so I'll update you when the Colchester one leaves. Right, the partner now is going to be the 1317 Greater Anglia service from Walton-on-the-Naze to Colchester. Very nice guard, smiley guard there. So that one's next stop is going to be Wivenhoe, followed then by Colchester, Hive, Colchester Town and Colchester. So I'm going to have a look around this station. I actually like it. It's a nice little station. One station that this one particularly reminds me of, and this is just talking from my time in Scotland, but the station that this most reminds me of is Georgemas Junction, which is out on the far north line to Wick. So it kind of reminds me of that just because of the area around it, but the design of the station isn't really that similar, but it just reminds me because of like the area. But yeah, so just a quick look around the building here. It's a really unique station. I mean, due to vandalism, this facility is out of order. So that's the waiting room, so it must have been vandalised. The problem is with stations like this, when you don't have really any barriers to stop anyone coming in, you can get a lot of problems with vandalism in places, and it's really unfortunate. I don't know if anyone's ever seen a vandalised shelter or anything like that. Be interesting to hear in the comments. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? Vandalised shelters, vandalised like even if it's a vandalised train, like if it's graffitied, or even a vandalised sign or anything like that. If you've seen it, then yeah, leave a comment. What's the most vandalised thing you've seen on the railway? Well, that's an interesting question to ask you guys actually. There's the footbridge up there, but we're not going to do too much on that. But there it is. I'm going to walk over and have a look at the entrance. So just out in the entrance of Thorpe-le-Soken now. So this isn't actually the entrance here. This is a worker's office, I believe. So this is actually like a staff room almost, or a staff house. But when you come in here, there's another rail worker down there. So that proves that this is the entrance. It's a tiny little like shelter almost. So there's the sign, and when you go in here and look on the left, there's all there's everything. So it's pretty interesting, because I didn't really expect it to look like that. All it is a shelter, and this is a disused platform it's on as well, so you actually have to walk along part of the disused platform and then walk onto the island platforms, which are basically over here. So that is Thorpe-le-Soken. Probably the most unique station I've seen today. Definitely. See if anything beats it. Right, coming in now is our train, the 1337 Greater Anglia service to Walton-on-the-Naze, 321304. This will be our train to Walton-on-the-Naze. So we'll take a stroll up. There's Max, not happy, swearing about the fact that he has to walk. I did warn you, some videos will be explicit, please don't get mad. It does happen, and it does happen naturally. So yeah, we'll update you when we're on board.
I mean, the other stitch, no.
Okay, we just arrived into Walton-on-the-Naze. This is a curved platform on first impressions when you look at it. But it is serving an hourly service to Colchester. That's literally the pattern. 321304 brought us in. I've never been here before, this is the first time, so I've cleared the line now to Walton. Quite happy about that. But what I'm going to do now is go have a look around the entrance, etc. very quickly, and then go back on the train, so we've only got 10 minutes here. This is Walton-on-the-Naze. I quite like this nice little station. another single track one, but this one doesn't connect with London. Well, you have to change. So just got further down the platform. Here's a further sort of look at the station. So quite an interesting little canopy that houses some benches. The train obviously on the other side. The buffers look really old, so something I noticed as well. And the train's actual stop is actually quite a fair way out from the actual buffers, so that's interesting, but I think that's probably just down to viewing the signal because it's curved. It's got an old sign, it's got history to it, quite a lot of history. It's sort of had a big evolution. It's evolved over time because this building here only opened in 2013 apparently. So yeah, we'll have a quick look. We go out here. It's another one of those holiday maker places because it's next to the coast again. But this is the entrance. It's a little hut. Yeah, car park hut. They've actually called it the station yard car park. So they've actually branded it. But yeah, holiday maker zone right next to the coast. I do actually want to explore these places more, but sadly we've only got 10 minutes here, so it'll have to be another time. But yeah, this is Walton-on-the-Naze. Okay, we're now back here at Thorpe-le-Soken. We're only here for like 2 minutes. We're going to be connecting on to another train. Okay, here comes 321441. This is our train that's going to take us to Marks Tay next. We're going to board on the ex-Northern 321 901, which is on the rear. We're aiming for this one, absolutely. Update you when we're on board.
Oh, there.
So we're on board 321 901 and ex-Northern interior. It's really nice.
No, this is Northern.
Behind us.
We're on a Northern Rail.
Got the departure screen, passenger information screen. It's hidden behind us. But these ones moved over from Northern back when the 331s came in for Northern to do the Leeds to Doncaster services. This is what these used to do. So yeah, update you when we get to our next stop. Okay, we're now here at Marks Tay. We're going to have a quick look around here later on the back. This is platform 3 and this is used for the services to Sudbury, and we're about to get on that one. Here is the station very quickly. It does serve Greater Anglia to certain destinations. So of course this one here to Ipswich. It also serves Colchester Town and a couple of other destinations as well. Mostly the Ipswich services do stop here, and the Ipswich service is about to leave. We have 4 minutes, so see it go. One 308, 321 325. The unit we've got now. Yeah, it's way out via crossing. So actually the way out here and the entrance is actually via this level crossing here. So that's basically the way in. So interesting. We've got 755 Get on board it now. So we just departed Marks Tay on 755 329. Out the window. We're on a table as well, quite nice.
We have a window. That's in every train.
And then there is basically the diesel engine generator.
That is
the engine. That is the engine.
That's the engine.
But you can also walk through it. It's weird. Very, very neat. But it is a train from Switzerland, and they are amazing. So yay. The tables are weird. Obviously you've got the steps up here. The actual, just the overall feel of the train is amazing. Can't wait to do a whole journey from Norwich to London on this. That'll be fun. Right, we've just reached, well, the station we reach is Sudbury. So I'll update you in a moment, but we're going to have a quick look around.
Hi.
And see the station. This is quite a nice one actually. So we just reached Sudbury, 755 329. is here. This is a lovely station, by the way, lovely tiny little station, but it's 3 coaches and only 2 fit, so that says a lot as well. It doesn't even fit on its own terminus, so platform probably needs to be extended and looked into. Anyway, the station basically serves an hourly service between here and Markstay. There's 2 stations on the line, which are Bures and Chapel and Ingatestone. And yeah, it's got an Amazon lock called Matthew. If you go outside, this is the entrance. It's kind of basic, so yeah. This basically is Sudbury. If you look up at the entrance, basically there it is. It's a nice little station. Press it! Press it! Right.
Press it.
Luke didn't press the button. So, we're here now at Chapel and Ingatestone station. It's the next station. So we're going to see this train go out and then update you from there. So it goes 755-329 heading out there, and this is Chapel and Ingatestone station. This station is the nearest station to the East Anglian Railway Museum. So there is a 101 sat here as well, so that's running at the moment, just doing back and forth. The station itself just again serves the hourly Markstay to Sudbury, but it is probably the most heritage based station on the line because it is next to the East Anglian Railway Museum. So of course as well you'll see that 101 is leaving, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so we'll have a look around the station. We've got about 25 minutes here and then we'll carry on. 101's coming back through now.
Where's the summer?
Brilliant. So it just seems to be like a little 101 that runs between sort of the tracks almost. As you look on here, it's just, well, it's a railway museum, so it holds a lot of heritage. But yeah, it's a nice, very nice station this. Very, very well kept. Just very pretty little station. I really like this one. This is probably my favourite today, just because of how good it looks so far. It's incredible. So easily my favourite today. So yeah, they got this own little cafe. You just sit outside, have some food, drink. It's fantastic. Great station. Really, really like it. So we're going to wait for our train to come back now, about 4:05. Then we're going to go to the last station on the line that we need, which is Bures. Just need that one now, and then the whole Sudbury branch is done. So, which is easy anyway. It must be something to do with driver training, I thought, or they're just riding people back and forth for the day. So people just ride back and forth as much as they like. To be fair, that makes more sense. So it's really cool though. It's just a little branch line station like this. You wouldn't expect so much to be here, but really there's a massive amount here. It's incredible. So as the 101 comes back, I'll tell you something else in a minute. This here, I'll explain it in just a minute. So here is platform 2 cafe, which we're just standing in now. It won the Essex County Standard Award for best eat out to help out venue. So obviously when lockdown lifted the first time, you had eat out to help out, where it did massively discounted products on particular days of the week. I think it was Monday to Wednesday, so it was pretty good. And it was a really good thing. And this one won the award for the best cafe basically that took part in it. So yeah, very good. That was in Essex anyway. Everything about this place has been incredible. Like, this is such a nice place. What a brilliant station. This has rounded off Essex for me. Even though, well, this is technically Suffolk, but... Actually, no, hang on. No, it is Essex. It is Essex. It's Sudbury that's Suffolk.
Is it?
Sudbury's in Suffolk, yeah. But yeah. Okay, coming in there is the return of 755329, and we're going to take this back. It's so weird seeing this heritage line and just this turn up.
Yeah.
And we're going to take this to Bures, the final station on the line that we need. Right, so we're now arrived into Bures station.
Welcome to the service for Sudbury.
That's only one bit of
Next stop will be
So we're at Bures. See this train go out in a moment, and then we'll have a look around this one. Okay, off goes 755329, heading over to Sudbury only. And this is the other station on the Sudbury branch, the Gainsborough line I should call it. It's Bures. And this station is the lesser of all the intermediate stations on the line, so it's got the least stuff here. It is just a typical station, but it does have some sponsorship. So I saw on the sign there it was sponsored by railwaytotems.co.uk. That's pretty cool. It's got a very lovely little green shelter, and it's just got your basic step-free entrance that goes through a ramp down there. So that's the entrance down there. Don't even have to go down to it. Easy. Basically, this station just looks like it serves somebody's street. That really just looks like the significance of this station. But if we go into the shelter, it is quite nice. Look. So I must say, it's actually really nice. Lovely station. A lot of this line, the Gainsborough line, seems to be appreciating the heritage. A lot of this shelter is really run down. It's got flies buzzing around, but it has that old heritage feel to it, so can't complain. You've got stuff in London like Regent's Park Station and Bakerloo line. Brilliant. Alright, let's wait for our train. And even over here as well, actually, whilst I'm banging on about loads of random stuff, you've got a sign here which tells you direction of travel. Marks saying Colchester is to the left and Sudbury is to the right. So yeah, but that is Bures station, and that is about it. That's about as good as it gets. And for the very last time, I'm leaving Bures, and on 755329. Update you when we are on board. Let's get out off here at Marks Tay. And we're now going to make our way over very quickly to the other platform and make our way to the next station. So I'll update you then. The entrance is over there. I'm not really going to be able to go over and get it going out because we only got a few minutes, but it is a modern entrance and I will try and get outside it. But it has been completely and utterly refurbished, so yes. Okay, coming in now, we've got 321314. And also 321434. Well, I only got on this one. This is one of the another one of the unrefurbed units. There's that one. We'll get on board and update you. So we just arrived now into Chelmsford. We're going to see the 321s head out in 1709 from Colchester Town to London Liverpool Street. And yeah, I'll update you in a minute. So there goes the 1709, Greater Anglia service from Colchester Town to London Liverpool Street. Now here we are at Chelmsford, one of the cities in Essex, and this station is on a curve. It's 2 platforms. I've filmed it before. It's always really good. It's on a high sort of viaduct almost, so it's the electric bath spa. I remember calling it that. I also called Durham that, so this is another version of that, I suppose. Do have another train approaching, which is some 321s. They're heading to Colchester Town, 321430. I think a 3220 as well. It's going to be 322485. So this station is a calling point for the Norwich services, only hourly though, not half hourly, unlike Colchester. And this station pretty much serves everything else, barring a hourly Norwich to London which passes through. Otherwise, it's pretty good for freight, and it is a nice station overall on quite a high incline. It's also Luke's local, GA Trains, who is leaving us here as well.
Yes, I am. Very sad.
Yes, sad times, but it's been a good day. So yeah, we'll update you, go have a look at the entrance, etc. So go the units heading over to Colchester Town, the 321s. So we'll go have a quick look around now, now that the trains have left. If there is a passing service, we will film it, so yes. So this here is the entrance for Chelmsford. Very, very modern. They're good. Well, it's got the VR sign there. It's very, very modern. The station's had a refurbishment, and as I said, it's on the viaduct. You can see obviously the archway over there that leads over. But generally, the entrance is this is the main entrance. It's got Costa next to it. The building is very modern. It looks like it's had a very, very big refurbishment, which is really, really good. So yeah, most modern entrance, probably this one, definitely. Okay, the partner now is going to be the 1719 Greater Anglia service from Norwich to London Liverpool Street, formed of A745. It's 745 102. Looking great. So we're gonna wait for our train now. We've got 1725, which is gonna be our train. It's gonna take us over to the next station. Right, it's 72537. This is gonna take us to our next station. It's 1725 service from Braintree to London Liverpool Street.
It's empty. It's empty.
Update you in a moment. Okay, so the next station we're off at now is the lovely Ingatestone, and the man just put his thumbs up on camera. Brilliant. So we're going to see the 720s go, and then have a look around this very nice station. So the rear of that one was 72564, and this is Ingatestone station. Now I filmed here, the last time I filmed here was when the 90s was still running for Greater Anglia, so I've not been here to see the flirts pass through. But this station is one of the more of the older stations in terms of the building. It's a very peaceful station. It's very good for passing trains, and it gets a very good service for a very small place. So we're going to look at the entrance, but the station serves these services to Clacton-on-Sea and to Braintree. It's on a half-hourly frequency, and I believe also the Ipswich services do sometimes call here, but they don't always call here. It's mostly just Clacton and Braintree services that call here. It's half hourly, so the station is probably one of the least served on the Great Eastern Main Line, between like London and Colchester as well. But yeah, it's one of the quieter ones, definitely. Right, we'll go have a quick look around. Here's one of the entrances to Ingatestone. It's the step-free entrance, which just leads up from a ramp. There's the building. Like I said, it's very nice, very little one. Departure boards up here, everything's been refurbished in terms of the departure boards, so they look like that now. They never used to, but they do now. That's one entrance. So this is the other entrance. It's built in with a taxi firm, but the other entrance is here. And as you walk in, it's just bricks and mortar, really. It's a tiny, tiny little entrance. And then there's the big building over there. It's lovely, this station. I really like it. And as you walk in through the gate, that's already open around the platforms. Happy days, really. Very good station. Okay, passing through now, we've got a service, I believe, from Ipswich to London Liverpool Street. Well, that was 7:20, 5:54 and 5:50 again. Saw them earlier. So there they go. Right, passing now is going to be a Norwich to London Liverpool Street service. It's going a bit slower. It's 745 008. That's heading over to London Liverpool Street. Right, just leaving Ingatestone now, and 321 436 will be one train. 1802 service from Clacton-on-Sea to London Liverpool Street. Okay, so now into our final station of the day, which is going to be Shenfield. We're about to see this train go off. We'll update you in just a moment. Okay, going out now is going to be Greater Anglia service, the 1808 Greater Anglia service to London Liverpool Street from Clacton-on-Sea. Three 321 301 is the rear. We've got another one to Braintree here, which is 321 320 and 321 329. Right, so this is Shenfield station. So this station is the only station we're going to see today with TfL rail features, because we've pretty much been away from them all day. So a couple of 345s were here. One's just left on the 1811 to Liverpool Street. This one is the 1821. Hoping that 315 turns up, but it is Saturday, so I'm not too sure. You never know though, we have seen some knocking around. The station itself though is the branch also for Greater Anglia to Southend Victoria. Didn't visit here today, and we're not planning to visit there today, so that'll be something else for another time. But overall, everyone else, we've got passing trains to Norwich. They don't stop here. They used to, I think one an hour did. And everything else pretty much stops here. All the intermediate Greater Anglia services I've mentioned in the past, Clacton, Colchester Town, Braintree, Ipswich, they all stop here as well. But platform 1 here is used for Southend services because they come off the branch. So, go see the entrance. Also note, so another very quick subway shop here of Shenfield as well. It's quite small, but yes, just walking right through now. We're going to go get the entrance now. So we just pop out here. Here's the entrance to Shenfield. Big building, not as good. It looks more like an office. Got some shops inside. The area around there is quite obvious to see. This is welcome to Shenfield, managed by Greater Anglia. There's the bridge over there from the station. That's the entrance, so there we go. Okay, back to the park now, and also coming in, we have 345042 coming in, as well as about to the park, the 1818 TfL rail service to London Liverpool Street. Which is 345016. And there's that one terminating in as well on platform 6 from London Liverpool Street. Right, one other fact I wanted to add in, because Justin will not let me say it otherwise, is that his local bus bus company that are hired in Greater Anglia run buses to Newbury Park, which is on the Central Line, on days when there's engineering works. So that happens. Quite fun. Sounds great, doesn't it? So 321's leaving, and I'm going to finish the video here, so we'll let the 321 go out. There's 321340 and 321319. There's another 345, sorry, comes in, which is 345003. So yeah, terminating in from Liverpool Street, I'd imagine. Yeah, it is. So guys, whilst this one comes in, I'm going to thank you all for watching this every platform episode from Essex and maybe one station in Suffolk, Sudbury. If you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, of course, and of course any comments are great. I'll get back to them when I can. And if you want to check out updates, of course, check the Discord server and the Facebook group. Discord server, you know the rules, I've already said. So, got 720 coming in. Great day out. Seen loads of stations covered today, and even in a shorter time video time, so I'm quite happy with that. Final train to finish off is an Ipswich service, which is 72536. And 720 558. So as that one comes in, the next episode of every platform is going to be from the East Midlands, so look out for that one. I'm looking forward to doing that one a lot. So East Midlands will be next. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye for now.